don't need to know how to achieve your goals. What you need is a simple principle that will change everything. Before I discovered this principle, my life was nothing like it is today. Have you ever felt like life was just dragging you along? That you'd had no direct steps on how to achieve your goals? That was me back in 2019. I would go to my dorm after classes at university. Every night I lay in my dorm bed, staring at the ceiling, feeling the weight of uncertainty pressing on my chest. And once I was away from people and engulfed in my own thoughts, it hit me. Why am I here? I was trapped in the fog of uncertainty, around people that knew exactly what they wanted to do with their life, and I felt stuck. It was frustrating because without having any clear direction of where my life was going or how I was going to accomplish those goals, it felt like a paper boat swept away by a river, not knowing where I was headed. Then one day, everything changed for me. I graduated university with a degree I actually enjoy. I got in the best shape of my life. I got to do 2 bodybuilding competitions, and I stopped caring about what people think of me. But most importantly, I found my dream that I'm working towards every single day. So what changed? I discovered a principle called the snowball principle. And that principle changed the trajectory of my life. Now we'll come back to this, but what I want you to realize right now is that I came to the staggering realization that as long as I'm becoming 1% better every single day, you do not need to know the how, because the how later on materializes all by itself. A study mentioned by James Clear, the author of the book Atomic Habits, states that if we just improve by 1% every single day, by the end of the year, we would have improved by 37 times. And I know you might be thinking, but Max, don't you need to know the exact steps of how to achieve a goal so you can actually achieve it? In fact, aren't most goals broken down into their essences so you have to know exactly how to do them? Let's put it this way. Life is extremely uncertain. There's tons of things going on, and there's not a very clear-cut path to what is the best for you. And there's always going to be obstacles in life, which means you never know in what direction life will actually take you until you get there. And after becoming 1% better every day, I started to see results. I started to get stronger in the gym, my mental health started becoming better, people started noticing my charismaticness, if that's even a word. And I got smarter through learning concepts every single day that were meaningful to me. My mom, who's known me all of my life, noticed this change and told me that there was a new breath of fresh air in my eyes, that my soul was somehow rejuvenated, that there was a bright light, a sense of purpose. And she's a very honest woman, so for her to say that is huge. So how did I do it? I'm going to walk you through my 3-step framework to accomplishing your goals and finding your purpose. Step 1 is to find one thing you are most passionate about. And if you do not know what that is, go out there and start doing all kinds of new things, because the only way you're going to find out what it is that lights you up is by trying new things. For this exercise, I recommend getting out a white piece of paper and simply writing down all of the ideas of what you enjoy doing without trying to limit your mind from generating ideas. Put down anything, even if it sounds dumb, put it down, because we're simply idea dumping. Step 2 is to use the snowball principle. Remember that principle that I mentioned at the beginning of the video? Right. Well, here's what it actually is. Think of your progress like building a snowball at the top of a hill. When you start, you don't need to know exact path it's going to take you to get to the bottom. Your only job is to keep packing on a little snow every day, just a handful. As you roll it down the hill, it gains speed, momentum, and size all on its own. The snowball doesn't need a perfect route. It just needs you to give it that consistent push. Over time, it becomes unstoppable. And notice that even when the snowball is hitting rocks, it doesn't make it stop from rolling down. It's going to keep rolling down. It may seem like it went off course, but the end destination of it is being at the bottom. Those challenges don't stop its growth. They only add character to its growth, just like yours. Step 3 is to operate on a 24-hour daily cycle. Now, what does that mean? This means not projecting your mind into the future and staying there. Focus on becoming 1% better every single day and stick to that process. Read 1 more page of a book, cook that extra healthy meal, go hit that workout for 30 minutes. Focus on the process instead of outcome. In fact, anxiety can creep in if our mind is constantly projected in the future. Because keep in mind, the future doesn't actually exist. That is just a fragment of your imagination. So when you're constantly stuck in that future state, you are putting yourself in a mental jail that only you yourself can escape. For this, I recommend cultivating daily meditation to realize that the only moment is right here, right now, and this will help you ground you in the present moment. Therefore, you don't need to know how to achieve your goals. Take the first step, no matter how small. Trust in the snowball effect to take place. Your dream life is closer than you think, so just start rolling because momentum is key. Once you pick up momentum, it is so much easier to keep doing the things you need to do to get to your dream life. Like, subscribe, and if you feel like there are obstacles in your path to achieving your dream goals, it is likely being held back by some bad habits that are ruining your life. And make sure you check out this video because these 7 habits were ruining my life and are probably ruining yours. See ya.